Hi everyone, I'm so excited to show you this book I got. It's called The Fairy Handbook and it truly inspired the craft I'm going to show you today. This book is so special. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I'm very selective when it comes to the books I get, but with the seasons changing and it being beautiful and snowy outside and with spring coming, I wanted to show you a great craft for the outdoors. I recently went over to a friend's house and she was gonna cook this incredible dinner, and all she asked of me was to bring a craft idea. But I was already bringing some clothes and things to sleep over and some dessert, so I wanted to pick a craft that would be light and wouldn't require me to bring too many things. And where we were going has a lot of nature around, so what I wanted to do was pick a craft that was kind of inspired by the walks outside. So that's what I did. Inside the Fairy Handbook is this craft where you get to make fairy furniture and everything you need is right outside. And so I wanted to show you some of the pages for inspiration. Look at how stunning this is. It's so beautiful. This book is gorgeous. I just can't even believe this exists. All of my favorite things. These photos are definitely professional level. As you can see here, it's not just wood stuff. It looks like there's also some miniature items, but for the purpose of today's video, I'm just going to be showing you what you can make with stuff you find outside, a hot glue gun, and some scissors. But to be honest, because it's been cold, we were just able to snap the twigs in half. But look at this. This is so obviously made from some shrubs, rocks, bark, twigs, leaves, lichens, moss. That's really all you need. This craft is so great for kids because once you're done with everything, you can just throw it back outside where it came from. There's no plastic involved. Can't recommend this craft enough, and the book includes some more detailed instructions, but to be honest, I didn't really end up needing the pliers. Maybe if you're making something more professional like the little teapot, you'll need those, but yeah, it just kind of makes the walk a bit more whimsical. So on the right, that's all the materials we found. We got a dried up leaf, some acorn caps, sticks, twigs, and my friend has found some really beautiful red berries. And look, this is some more inspiration to show you. There's a freaking harp and a spindle and oh my gosh, a sewing machine. Wow, I mean, I just am so in awe of what people can make. It's so beautiful. So yeah, I just wanted to show you this book. I'll show you the results, but it really didn't take us long, and honestly the walk, she had so much good stuff outside of her place. So this is a great craft that gets you out of the house, is very affordable, gets you using your hands, no screens involved, and really unleashes your creativity because you can do absolutely anything. And I love this book so much. I just wanted to show you some of the pages and flip through some of the items. But yeah, I don't know, just it reminds me of, at the book fair when you'd get this awesome book with craft ideas and inspiration. So really, really love this book. This is just more footage I took of myself outside to document the seasons changing, but this is a craft I truly believe you can do any time of year, in the winter or the spring. This is the finished product. I'm beyond impressed with what we were able to do with things that we just found outside. Nothing was anything we bought. Everything is from the outside. The only thing you see here that we added is the hot glue gun. Everything else is just twigs, bark, leaves, pine cones, acorns, acorn caps, sticks, lichens, moss. I love the way it turned out. We made these 2 chairs, some bowls with some berries which my friend found, placemats, coasters, this little entree leaf dish, and this little pine cone that we were pretending was this succulent floral arrangement. But I just absolutely love how it turned out. It was so fun. We did it in less than an hour and got us out of the house, got us away from screens, using our hands, and I just can't recommend this book or this craft enough. I think now that spring's coming, you can even try incorporating some real flowers. Obviously, it might not last as long, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love sharing crafts that keep you in tune with nature and get you using your hands. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share this, and thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.